Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in this video, me and my friends will explain the material about genre-based approach. And we will explain about the concept of genre-based approach will explain by me, Maulida Rahmi, and number two, the principles of genre-based approach and the step of genre-based approach will explained by Cindy Awatifa, and the implementation of genre-based approach will explained by Siska Anggina and Putri. Okay, concept of genre-based approach is genre-based approach or GBA is an educational methodology used in language teaching that focuses on teaching language through its various genres of types of text. It emphasizes teaching language in context using authentic text from different genres like narrative, report, discussion, and etc. To help learners understand how language is used in specific situations, the GBA acknowledges that different types of text or genres have distinct language features, structures, and purposes. It aims to teach language by immersing learners in these genres, allowing them to understand the convention and language patterns specific to each.
Okay, the next material about principles of genre-based approach. The first is context learning. Contextual learning is emphasizes learning language in meaningful context rather than isolated grammar rules. Second is genre analysis. Involves analyzing and understanding the structure, language features, and purpose of different text genres. The third is modeling. Modeling is teachers provide models of different genres that familiarize learners with their characteristics. The fourth is explicit instruction. Teaching explicitly the language features and structures within each genre. And the last is practice and application. Encouraging learners to produce text in different genres through practice and application of their language features. Okay, the next material about steps of genre-based approach. The first is genre identification. Genre identification is identify and introduce different genres to learner. Second is analysis. Analysis is analysis the feature, structure, language pattern, and purpose of each genre. Third is modeling. Modeling is provide exemplars of models of the genres to be studied. The fourth is joint construction. Joint construction is collaboratively create text within its genre as a class. Five is independent construction. Independent construction is encourage learners to create text independently within the genres they studied. And the last is reflection. Reflection is reflect on the language feature and structures learned through each genre. Next material can be explained by my friend Siska Anggina.
Okay, the next material is implementation of genre-based approach. 1. Selection of text. Choose authentic text from various genres suitable for learners' proficiency levels. 2. Genre analysis. Break down the chosen text to identify language feature, structures, and purposes. 3. Explicit teaching. Teach language features within the context of each genre, making learners aware of these elements. 4. Modeling and practice. Provide models of the genres and engage learners in activities that allow them to practice using the language features in those genres. 5. Feedback and assessment. Offer feedback on learners' productions within each genre and assess their understanding and application of language features. The next is about explanation of the material. The material used in GBA involves authentic text representing different genres. Teachers guide students through analyzing these texts, breaking them down to understand their structure, where they create text following. They identify patterns and features of each genre. The focus is on practical application and understanding of language within specific contexts, leading to a more comprehensive grasp of language use. Okay, that's all presentation of our group. See you next time and thank you.